Alright guys, Marco is thrilled to have you here dancing and singing with him on his channel. Now guys, I'm not going to sing covers right now. Heck no, darlings. I love singing covers though, by the way. And I have a lot of covers for you to see. Maybe about 25,000. Lots of covers, darling, on my channel. Maybe 30,000, darling. A lot, alright. Shh. I'm going to tell you that it's a total a lot, darling. I know it's a lot. Alright, so thank you so much for watching, guys. Now I'm watching things on child stars where they're going through serious traumas and having a hard time and due to drug and alcohol problem in different situations. And I really feel for people that are going through actual drug and alcohol problems. Like there are a lot of people that take drugs and alcohol that aren't going through problems. But if you are doing those things and you're going through severe problems and you're having a hard time, I really feel for you. There is treatment, there is rehab, there is situations to get better, and there is a light at the end of the tunnel. A lot of celebrities get sober, but not everyone does. There are a lot of celebrities that fall on the wayside, that don't get the treatment, that don't get the help, or are just too addicted. And it really is sad to see. You just can't believe with your eyes that these celebrities are going through all these things, and people in general. I mean, when you meet people, you don't know what they're going through. You have no idea that they're going through maybe something major, or I mean, and people act totally different when they're drunk, and if they're drunk every day, all the time, it's very hard for them. And people that are close to them have a hard time with them, and really don't know how to relate or how to connect or how to even talk to them, guys. And it's really tough, obviously. Um, and so Wendy Williams obviously was going through some major traumas right now, according to what's going on in the news, or at least what we hear. So it's really sad. Wendy Williams worked very hard, 36 years in her career. I think she's still very young. She's very gorgeous. So I really hope that this is all a publicity stunt, that she's going to come back on the air on the 18th is what it was said. But we don't know. We really don't know. I mean, sometimes celebrities have really serious issues, and sometimes they make up serious issues to be in a controversial mode so that people believe it, and then they see that the celebrity's fine, and they watch them even more, darlings. I don't know what the case might be in this situation. Obviously, Wendy Williams has had a very controversial career, and she's been very tough on people, had a hard time with people in general, sometimes very confrontational, very argumentative, and kind of not a backstabber, but she talked a lot about people negatively and put them in a bad light. So, we don't want her to go through something, and we know that's her job. We know that that's how she gets the ratings, right? It's not because she's trying to actually make people feel bad. She just needs to get the ratings, and that's what you do when you get the ratings. And, like someone like Whitney Houston, when she was going through the issues, and we had the controversial interviews with Wendy Williams and Mariah Carey and all that, it was funny and interesting, right? But when you see Whitney Houston actually suffering with drug addiction, it's beyond a point of funny. It's serious. So we are at the point with Wendy Williams where that's the case. So we want Wendy Williams to be like, okay, Wendy Williams, like we know you've had a hard time with people. We know people think you're obsessed with making people look bad and all that, but we know that that's your job, and we don't want you to feel like we want to see that, right? But obviously, when a person, like the thing is, when someone is going through something traumatic, it's time, no matter what the person's like or who the person are, as long as they're essentially a good person, then we want them to be well. We want them to recover, right? Like we don't want to be like, well, I told you so. Why did you do this? Right? We don't want to be like that, because it's time for them to get better. We want them to be better. We don't care that they did whatever they did, right, guys? So that's what we are like with Wendy Williams, okay? So I know you guys are with me on this, darlings. I know you guys are with me. No, seriously, I know you guys are with me, because I know drug addiction to the extreme and serious problems like that cause a disruption in your life. A lot of people can function through these things. A lot of people don't have an issue, but if it's causing a disruption in your life, then we want you to recover by now and get over the addiction, and get some help, darling, if you need the help, obviously, so that you can get conquer the addiction. Bye now.